Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with an exciting update video here on SLAYER, joining the rest of the Superior 6 allies here. But as well, we're going to be breaking down his kit, the T4 recommendations, taking a look at what we would recommend, taking a look at what his Iso-8 would be, and as well, opening some red star orbs to take advantage of his promotion right now. With him being in the game, you know, there's that limited additional chance to get a higher red star on him. So having said that, guys, one of his key ability highlights obviously is providing supportive buffs to the team, right? This includes offense up. He's going to be attacking enemies, flipping their positive effects to negative, and also gains extra additional piercing when attacking Spider-Verse enemies. He has the opportunity also to actually call in additional Sinister 6 allies for additional input. So that's going to create you know, a lot of different controlling aspects, being able to utilize his respective team members, especially if they have certain conditions using their basic attacks. Sinister 6 bonuses, he's also going to be granting them extra armor damage and as well as offense up, which is really big in spawn. Crucible bonus includes actually giving them additional accuracy when they have offense up, and it does look like that there is going to be an upcoming event for his release, so something to be on the watch for. But other than that, guys, red stars, as I said earlier, we got this limited increased drop rate here that we want to take advantage, and they're going to be part of the Cosmic Crucible team. But what I really like about this new Sinister 6 Superior 6 team is the dynamic value that they're going to have in both War and Cosmic Crucible, and they're going to be, you know, because there's so many different members, you can really theory craft and see which ones are the best depending on the certain mode that you want to thrive in, right? Now, guys, we've built up quite an arsenal of these Elite Four, so I mean, to be quite honest, I mean, it makes sense to open them up, but I kind of want to get, at least now that we're building up such a big stockpile, I think 5s and 6s are really good orbs to open, and then 4s can, you know, continually build up over time because we can get the duplicates there. So just before we even start, we're going to be doing the 5 here, and as well, let's double check that, you know, the promotion is in effect, right? We never want to open these up if we can't confirm that this is actually in effect. So there we go, that looks good. Elite 5, so let's see how our luck does today. It would be cool to get a 5 red on him now, especially since we're getting a lot of these duplicate credits here, right? Okay, well, I'm not sure why it froze up there. Apologies, guys. Okay, we'll keep going through here. Yeah, so now at this point, many you know, characters on your roster likely will have at least now 5 red hearts, especially with us gaining access to the incursions campaign to farm higher reds. I mean, this is just going to slowly keep building up over time, but it's great. I mean, it's great that we have a system in place now to actually build that up. And let's see here, so far still nothing, but I mean, at least we're getting a lot of duplicates, which funnels into the higher levels for the 6, so we might have to get to that point. We'll see. At least this is an opportunity for us to take advantage. Now, the nice thing is, if we get any chance of SLAYER, which we do, boom, right there, you know, having that 5 is really nice. Typically with most of the events we see, you know, honestly, you're probably going to be lucky if you get 4 yellows unlocked, so that's kind of nice that we should at least have a good really benchmark there to start things off. SLAYER, now let's break down his kit and then take a look as well what Iso-8 does make sense. Rock'em Som is a basic attack, as you can see, attacking primary target for piercing and additional attack times with the piercing as well. This is the basic that actually does apply offense up to any of the Sinister 6 allies with the highest damage that does not have offense up. This attack also cannot be dodged. Doesn't look like there's any mechanic difference. Really, leveling this ability up just adds the additional piercing. So if you guys are short on T4s, leaving at a level 6 probably makes sense. Really, his basic T4 here is a luxury. So let's take a look at the rest before we recommend top down. Bugle Blaster is the special ability here, attacking all enemies for piercing damage. If there's any Spider-Verse, those enemies are actually going to get additional piercing damage instead. Similar to his basic, you know, this is going to be going up with piercing percentage as you level this up. Level 6 here, he's going to gain the ability to flip offense up, evasion, and speed up. So offense down, slow would obviously take place here, which is really big. And then with the T4 upgrade here, applying defense up and deflex to all self and villain allies. Now, I really like how this trait actually is applicable to non-Sinister 6 allies as well, especially if they're villain traded. So that's really good. I like this T4 just because it benefits a lot. And again, that notable increase to the piercing, really good value here for the T4. Breaking news is the ultimate here. So attacking primary target for piercing damage, and this attack does repeat, and I'm assuming it's going to go up as we level this up. So it also ignores defense up, which is really good, as well being unavoidable. This also additionally increasing the level calls on the additional Sinister 6 allies with highest damage to also provide an assisted attack. You're going to be able to get the flips on the positives here. Piercing damage increase, offense up to self and all Sinister 6 allies. And lastly, with the T4, you're calling on 2 of the highest Sinister 6 allies. So I definitely see this more as a luxury, but the notable increase here of 80% is pretty big. So again, the special and ultimate sounds like the ones that make sense for value, especially if you're trying to increase the potency here of Spider Slayer. And then last but not least, guys, Exterminator in Chief is the passive. So on spawn, he's applying offense up to all Sinister 6, additional armor being granted to the rest of the team. He's also going to be generating ability energy for himself on spawn, which is really big. But this only does kick in when there's a Spider-Verse enemy that we're up against. Additional damage and armor, and as well being able to clear all vulnerables on this target if there is a crit. As well giving a pretty notable increase in damage. And then lastly, with the T4, this is only applicable in Crucible. When this character or any Sinister 6 allies has offense up, they're going to be gaining the 100% plus in accuracy. So really only focus on this ability if you're planning to bring them up in Crucible. Otherwise, leaving it at level 4 makes the most sense to save your T4 resources. And the special and ultimate are really good, but again, not really making or breaking the kit, but they're really nice luxury items to have, especially being able to provide some additional capabilities for your team. For that reason, guys, I mean, he's going to be a heavy hitting target, especially synergizing the rest of his team. I think, honestly, a striker really does make sense on the Iso-8 for him, just because of the fact that he's going to be doing a raw damage with his piercing. I can also see potentially a raider, but I definitely see, you know, the focus on him capitalizing on the additional piercing would make him a very, very powerful enemy to be up against, and very scary if you have him on your respective Superior 6 team, especially giving that notable increase to armor and damage. So there you guys have it. That's my review right there, and that's the T4s and Iso-8 that makes sense right now. But let me know if you guys are planning to bring this character up. Good luck in your guys' release, and obviously the orb opening, and we'll keep you up to date when the event does come live. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.